Welcome back to Stop Settling. I'm Dana Shaw-Arimoto, and today's episode is all about boundaries. Saying yes when you mean no, the trap you need to avoid. And the most successful people on the planet, including CEOs, wives and mothers who are multitasking at work and at home, and people of all walks of life who are trying to really prioritize what's important to them, ideally, take that quiz on Stop Settling so you know what your priorities are and that you're trekking toward them consciously and not living an involuntary life where work-life integration is possible and actually by design, not default. The most successful people, regardless of how they chart their path and however they choose to create that work-life integration plan across their 5 facets: career, family, friends, society, vitality. They say no 10 times to everyone yes. Now check yourself for a minute. Think about it. How often do you say no? How often do you mean no? You say no, and then you get squishy and convinced or cajoled or manipulated by your kid or by a coworker or a boss or a best friend into doing something that you really don't want to do. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't bring you joy. There's no receiving. It's all giving. No is no. One of the best parenting pieces of advice I was ever given when my girls were very young was this: what between N and O do you not understand? No is no. It's a really powerful word, and it will keep you protected and safe. It's to be taken serious, and it's supposed to be punched up with intensity and your ability to actually mean no when you are saying no, not just the words, but the power behind it. When used too frequently or abused because you vacillate between no and yes and no, it loses its power. It loses its tenacity. It loses the power behind it that was set with your intention in the first place. So let's practice for a minute. Yes, 1 out of every 10 times. Yes, because you want to, because you like whatever it is, and you've agreed to it because it's both a give and a receive. Or yes, it feels good and you want to give, and it's not connected to any receiving at all. Or yes, it fits with whatever it is that you're working on and building toward in your life gem right now. It integrates beautifully. It's not a time suck or a time waste. It's not a distraction. It's not an obligation. It's a yes coming from a place of fit. And then what about those no's? Sometimes we say yes when we really mean no. It's almost like we say it involuntarily on autopilot. It just comes out of our mouth, and instant regret or buyer's remorse kicks in. Would you like to attend this evening's PTA meeting? I know it's last minute and you're very busy. We would love you to show up. Yes. Ugh, I meant no. And it's hard to take it back. Frankly, it's easier the other way around. We say no, and then we waffle, and then we end up saying, oh, okay, we get worn down, we say yes. But let's be clear. Yes is yes and no is no, and not to roll one into the other. And if it means we need to pause 10 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, an hour, a night to sleep on it, that's okay. Delay your yes or no so that when you say it, you mean it. Own your yes and own your no, and expect great things in return. It's also a wonderful way to show your teams at work and your kids at home and your loved ones, friends and family, community members, how to be true to your yes and how to be true to your no without all this back and forth. Be careful. Do not say yes when you really mean no. It's a trap to be avoided. If you want more tools, tips, tricks, advice, and traps to avoid, you know what to do. Please like this video and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Dana to the 5th. And until next time, say yes or no.